Hello everyone, welcome to RNH Academy channel. Today we will learn the laws of exponents and then solve exercise 1.6. So there are 4 laws of exponent. First is a raised to the power m multiply a raised to the power n, where a is base, m and n are exponents. It is equivalent to a raised to the power m plus n. For example, 2 raised to the power 3 multiplied 2 raised to the power 4, which is equivalent to 2 raised to the power 3 plus 4 or 2 raised to the power 7. Second law of exponent is a raised to the power n whole term is raised to the power m, which is equal to a raised to the power n multiply m. For example, 2 raised to the power 3, now this whole term is raised to the power 2, which is equivalent to 2 raised to the power 6 or 64. A raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n. Since base is same, powers or indices are subtracted. For example, 2 raised to the power 3 divided by 2 raised to the power 2, which is equivalent to 2 raised to the power 3 minus 2 or 2. Fourth law is a raised to the power n multiply b raised to the power n. Will multiply the base and raise it to the power n. For example, 2 raised to the power 2 multiply 3 raised to the power 2. These are different but power is same. Will multiply the base and raise it to the power 2. 6 raised to the power 2 is equal to 36. So let's solve exercise 1.6 and apply all the laws of exponents. Exercise 1.6, question number 1. Follow the steps. Find out the LCM of 64. (64) is equal to 2 raised to the power 6. Now 64 raised to the power 1 by 2 could be written as 2 raised to the power 6. Remember the law of exponent? 2 raised to the power 6 multiply 1 by 2, which is equivalent to 2 raised to the power 3 or 8. Second part is 32 raised to the power 1 by 5. Again, find out the LCM of 32. (16) is divisible by 2, 8 is divisible by 2, 4 is divisible by 2, and so is 2. So 32 is equivalent to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 or 2 raised to the power 5. So 32 1 by 5 can be expressed as which is equivalent to 2. Third part is 125 raised to the power 1 by 3. Find out the LCM of 125. (25) is divisible by 5. So 125 is equal to 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 or 5 raised to the power 3. So 125 raised to the power 1 by 3 is equal to laws of exponent Question number 2 says find. Now again, follow the steps. Find out the LCM of 9. So 9 is equal to 3 multiply 3 or 3 square. Now substitute the value in the expression. Laws of exponent, which is equivalent to 3 raised to the power 3 or 27. Second part is 32 raised to the power 2 by 5. Find out the LCM of 32. 16 is divisible by 2, 8 is divisible by 2, 4 is divisible by 2 and 2 is divisible by 2. So 32 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 or 2 raised to the power 5. Substitute the value in the expression. Use laws of exponent. So 2 raised to the power 2 is equal to 4. Third part is again find the LCM of 16. Sixteen is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 or 2 raised to the power 4. Now substitute the value in the expression. Use laws of exponent. So 2 raised to the power 3 or 8. So how will do this part? Yes, find the LCM of 125. is equal to 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 or 5 raised to the power 3. Substitute the value in expression. 125 raised to the power minus 1 by 3 can be expressed as use laws of exponents. Which is equivalent to 5 raised to the power minus 1 or 1 by 5. In question 3, we have to simplify the expressions. First expression is 2 raised to the power 2 by 3 multiply 2 raised to the power 1 by 5. Use law of exponent. Since base are same, so we will add the powers. So 2 raised to the power 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5 is equal to 2 13 by 15. So 2 raised to the power 13 by 15. Now 1 by 3 raised to the power 3 can be expressed as 3 raised to the power minus 3. Use law of exponent. A raised to the power m. Use law of exponent, which is equivalent to 3 raised to the power minus 21. Third part is, now again use the laws of exponent. Is equivalent to a raised to the power m minus n. Since base is same, we'll use the following law of exponent. So 11 raised to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Now 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 4. So expression is simplified. Use fourth law of exponent. A raised to the power m, b raised to the power m is equivalent to ab raised to the power m. So multiply the bases and then raise it to the power 1 by 2. So 8 7s are 56 raised to the power 1 by 2. It may take some time to grasp new concept. So I recommend you to watch the video again. Do not forget to hit the like button. Leave your comments in the comment section. Share the video with your friends. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And do hit the bell icon to get the fastest notifications. Thank you.